Let us look at how the temperature and rainfall are affected by the various factors. First, let us look at the temperature. As we know, North America is located in the northern hemisphere and it extends from the tropics to the polar region. Here we can see the Tropic of Cancer, and here we can see the Arctic Circle. So above this, till the polar regions is North America. The part of the mainland Canada here in this region and some island lies inside the Arctic Circle and are cold throughout the year with a very short and mild summer, which means throughout the year the temperature here is very cold, as well as the very short summer that it has very slight warmth. Whereas the southern half of Mexico and the Central America lies south of the Tropic of Cancer, and these places are warmer. Now, why do you think these places are warmer? Can you give a guess? Okay, think for 10 seconds. Okay, I hope everyone was thinking about this question. Why do you think this area, the southern half of Mexico and the Central America, are warm? Okay, popcorn, anyone? Though I might not be able to see you, but your friends will be able to hear you. So can you share the answer to your friends? Okay, class captain can select the volunteers. Alright, I hope you have you have shared your answers, and now let us see why is it. It is because they are near to the equator. This area is near to the equator, unlike the tundra of Europe, which is very far away from the equator and this makes it very cold. This area, the southern half of Mexico and the Central America, which lies towards the south of Tropic of Cancer, this area are closer to the equator, hence they are warm. However, the vast central lowland in the mid altitude, the places in the middle, in the center here, in the central lowland, these places are deprived of the oceanic influence due to the high lands on either side. The western highlands blocks the Pacific influence and the eastern highlands blocks the Atlantic influence. Hence, the region in the middle, the central lowlands, are deprived of the oceanic influence. And also, the central lowlands comes under the influence of cold polar winds in the winter. In winter, the winds blows from the cold polar regions towards the central regions, and hence it experiences a very cold weather. Whereas in summer, the hot wind blows from southern regions towards this land and makes the temperature in summer very hot, hence experiencing the extremes of temperature in winter and in summer. while learning about Europe in the maritime climate, we have learned that the warm ocean current influences the temperature. Similarly, the ocean currents are another factor which causes difference in temperature between the eastern and the western coastal areas here. The cold lavender current, here we have, in this region we have lavender plateau, and the cold lavender current washes the northeastern coast of North America, hence making these places cold. Whereas the warm Alaska current washes the northwestern coast. The ocean current means the wave of the water. When the water is heated and when the water is warm, the current it brings is the warm ocean current. And if the oceans are very cold, the water is cold, it brings the cold ocean current. Now during winter, the St. Lawrence Seaway becomes frozen due to the cold lavender current. Whereas the harbor of the Vancouver and the mouth of the river Fraser and the Snake remains open. Now if you look closer here, this is Vancouver Island, the green one. Here we have river Fraser and the river Snake. So during winter, when the St. Lawrence seaways are frozen, this area still remains open. It's not frozen. It's due to the difference in ocean current. Here we have the warm Alaska current affecting this. Hence, they do not become freezed. Whereas in this area, St. Lawrence area, it is affected by the cold lavender current. Hence, during winter, this area get frozen with ice.